Hello everyone, as usual it's me Pavlo, and today I decided to put my most recent parcel on the top of my queue, so my queue is a stack today. And that because I wanted to talk with you about FiiO KA17, really fresh, really hot new flagship portable digital tone converter or dongle by FiiO. And it offers tons of interesting features. So first of all, it uses good digital tonal converter chips, 9069Q, if I remember right, this ESS chip index. Then THX AAA amplifier, 78, also if I remember right. Then it has separate socket for power supply. It can get power from the device you connect it to, or you can add a separate power source. And with that separate power source, actually you can activate desktop mode with high amplification. So in regular mode you're getting 30 milliwatts for balanced output and 144 single-ended. But with this desktop mode, like in Q15, Q7, and M17 and other few products, in the desktop mode you're getting 300 for single-ended and 650 for the balanced output, so really powerful. It has parametric equalizer, it supports MQA, not like it's a big plus, but still it's present on board. Also, what is interesting, FiiO put everything in a really small case, separated analog and digital circularity on different PCBs. And what is the most exciting for me, they didn't raise the price really high. So it costs $150 compared to some other flagship digital tonal converters with price tags about $300, $400, $500. I think it's really affordable device, and I suppose to get a good sound. So let's have a closer look. So let's do a quick unboxing and see what we've got in this stylish box. Actually, I like polygraphy this time, looks really stylish. Inside of the box we're getting this message, and yes, this is actually a mini desktop digital DAC amplifier, and this message is actually truth. And here is digital tonal converter itself. Also you're getting leatherette case, so you can protect your device out of the box. There will be few other color versions, if I understood correctly. There will be like navy blue, some kind of green, and you're getting USB Type-A adapter and short Type-C to Type-C cable. And also they even added separate opening for storage of silicon gel. And here we go in the case, or out of the case, so looks nice. Here is device itself. In my opinion, looks really nice, pretty compact in size, with made of aluminum with good interesting shape, and that X letter screen. Here we having main USB used to transfer signal and to get power, or you can connect power here, and then from this out it won't take power, just a signal. Two outputs, balanced and single-ended. Then this toggle to activate on and off this super powerful mode. Then button for menu and turning screen on and off, and two buttons for volume control and other things. Actually really nicely built, nothing is shaken, nothing is rattling, so feels really solid. So let's connect it to the signal source. Cable goes here and here. So it turns on, it boots up, and actually screen is really flickering, but it shows volume, gain, USB version, and signal resolution, and type DSD, PCM, and so on. And also by long pressing this button you can get to menu. Screen is flickering, but I will try to be short. In real life, of course, it's not flickering, so you can select here filter, volume, limit, SPDIF, you can activate SPDIF out here if you, so you can use it as small converter from USB to SPDIF channel balance, screen brightness, then MQA you can, actually let's disable equalizer, maximum volume, then you can rotate display if you need it, and then you can select display timer, USB audio version and language, firmware version, and you can can reset all the settings to the beginning. So anyway, why you need to switch USB version? With USB audio 1.0 you're getting more compatibility, especially with old device. With USB audio 2.0 you're getting high resolution, DSD, and so on. In general, nicely built, convenient device, you can change settings from the device. And of course, let's talk about the sound, and here we're getting once again implemented FiiO signature sound, and that's great. Because FiiO signature sound is from one hand technical and pretty natural, pretty detailed, and at the same time it doesn't sound too analytical, too clinical, too sharp or something like that. And as usual, we're getting a bit boosted dynamics, giving great emotion representation, and also that means that we're getting a bit more excitement in overall representation. I can't call it fun, it's just a bit more engaging than usual. So bass go deep to maximum depth, it's controlled well, it's not boosted unless you use an equalizer, it's not trying to add something, it's just basically the amount and type of bass that is present in the record. You can get nice, fast and firm punch, you can get some wet and pleasant sounding weight, so all things necessary for the low frequencies. Compared to like some desktop models, more expensive ones, it's still not perfect in terms of small nuances representation, but pretty good in this aspect, so giving you nice sense of realism. And what is also more important, thanks to this great power, even actually in single-ended mode, it still gives a good control for the low frequencies. And I've selected a pretty complex example, not like super overcomplicated, but still on the more complex side. It's Diablo Swing Orchestra Gunpowder Chant, and its intro is played on didgeridoo, and it gives that nice multi-layered, interesting texture bass that sometimes is almost close to throat singing, and sometimes it's just some deep resonating sound, and this digital tonal converter plays it really well. Mid frequencies are also pretty natural, not going far into micro contrast and not being super critical, but still really detailed, so good quality of records is necessary. Moreover, this digital tonal converter doesn't add weight and doesn't try to make something more dense or something like that. So basically it slightly boosts emotions, but not by much. So to get the best results you need to have some good records. And in this case, of course, you're getting natural instruments, clean and crisp vocals, so everything is in place. Another really good thing here is that it builds really nice, well positioned imaginary stage. It's not trying to make it airy or like super diffuse or like super huge, but size is really appropriate, especially when earphones or headphones allow that. And everything is nicely positioned with proper sizes and really nice depth layers that transitions one to another in a really good natural way. So like it can give you that 3D holographic effect. Not as much as some expensive gear, but still on a pretty decent level. So mids without any issues, just give it some good material, find some interesting remasters and something like that. But from another hand, if something not recorded perfectly, it won't be super unforgiving, so it's also pretty acceptable. And example for the mid frequencies, it's Haken 9085. Like few years ago I was really like huge fan of this group. I still like it, but like my initial spike of love was a bit tamed. But still, it's really interesting music that combines metal and a lot of 80s influences like electronic music, synthesizers, sampling, and you can see even overall 80s aesthetics. So really nice, interesting music saturated with different things, from synthesizers to guitars, with interesting vocal, and all that things require good mid frequencies. And actually this digital tone converter delivers it well as giving you that emotions. In terms of treble, it's also an example of nice tuning. It's really well extended, it has proper attacks and decays, nicely controlled. I think main job here is digital tonal converter chips. But of course they required good amplification and other stuff too. But at the same time there is no attempts to add some energy, so probably I'd call this treble as safe. Not safe in terms of like if you're sensitive to the treble, it won't give you that piercing sounds. If they are present in the record, they will be audible. But at the same time, it won't add extra energy to that pesky s, z, and other sound that irritates us so much. And because of that, actually percussion sounds really nice. It has good saturation with both basic and more extended overtones, but layering, of course, it's just really basic, but it's also something to expect here. So nice, pretty airy treble with good amount of overtones to give nice sense of realism. So I don't know what to expect more in this segment. So let's see an example. It's Joe Cocker, Night Calls. Actually, Joe's vocal doesn't go too much into the treble area with overtones, but this track has good accompaniments and a lot of instruments definitely goes to the high frequencies area. And that was the times where people did care about the quality of record. What was a strange idea. And that requires nice treble to give you the full immersion into the music, which is also an important component of the song, and this tiny device does it really well. So speaking about compatibility devices and other stuff, first I'd like to say that even without extra power, it doesn't super power consuming. I still don't have a USB tester, I just do rough estimations by eye, so I'd say it's about average or even slightly below average in terms of power consumption with all digital to canal converters I have tested. And another thing, good thing is that it has nice black background, so no hum with sensitive earphones, or almost no hum if you have something super sensitive. Of course, better not to turn on high gain for them, but you know. And with external power and desktop mode, it actually drives even planars pretty well. I listened Meza Lyric. It was not perfect, but it was surprisingly good level, especially for such a tiny device. So, not sure about like main device, but if you're tight on budget, actually you can get some decent full-size headphones and use it as a temporary solution. And of course, when we're speaking about not that tough to drive full-size headphones, there won't be any issues at all. Speaking about the comparisons, actually it's a noticeable step forward from FiiO KA17. You're getting here more realism, better build stage, more balanced treble, and compared to FiiO's BTR7, it's also a step forward, less focused on the micro contrast and giving you more balanced sound. And actually comparing with Lotu Po S2, I'd say that it's not worse, just giving slightly more natural signature with, but same great control and same great resolution and so on. So really great device, I really enjoyed testing it and using, and I recommend you to pay attention if you're looking for some portable device. Thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and of course have a great day.